Hello everyone, my name is Rahul Joshi and welcome to my YouTube channel Selenium Easy with Rahul. So today we are going to discuss about locators and Selenium. A locator in Selenium is a way to identify elements on a web page. Let me tell you that locators are the heart and soul of Selenium. As it is the most important session, so I divided the locator session in 4 different parts. First session will be of understanding of HTML tags and attributes. I am taking a separate session on this just because it is really important topic to discuss. Second session will be of the locator's preferences. Third session will be of the XPath basics. And in the last session, we are going to discuss about the XPath in advance. So let's discuss on HTML tags and attributes. Let's start the session. HTML, as we know, the full form is HyperText Markup Language, and it is a basic scripting language used by the web browsers to render the pages on the World Wide Web. And as the name suggests, hypertext refers to link that connects one web page to another. So by clicking on the hyperlinks, user navigate to new pages. The term hyper basically means that it is not linear, so that user can go anywhere on the internet simply by clicking on the available link. If I talk about the markup, then it is used to annotate text, images, and other content for display in the web browser. So HTML markup includes elements such as head, title, body, header, and so on. If I talk about the language, so it is that a computer system understands and uses to interpret the commands. Moving to the next slide. I write the sample code in a text file and saved it in a .html format. So HTML script starts with HTML tag at the topmost hierarchy. Then we have the head element that contains the information about the web page. Then title specifies the title of the web page. As you see on the right side output window, you can see the title of the web page as Facebook login or sign up. Then we have the body tag that acts as a container for all the visible content of the web page, such as headings, paragraphs, images, hyperlinks, and so on. So moving to the next slide. Let's discuss about the most crucial topic, that is tags, attributes, and text. So HTML tags are the keywords which defines that how web browser will format and display the content. For example, you might want some text to be big, other text to be small, and some text to be bold, italics on in the bullet form. So HTML has tags that let you get this done. So there are 2 points that you must need to remember. First point, HTML tags enclosed within the angular brackets. Second point, if you have open tag, then you must have end tags as well, except for some tags such as BR tag or the HR tag. So if I talk about the attributes, so it contains the additional pieces of information. 2 important points to remember about attributes. First point, attributes are always enclosed in the start tag. I will show you as an example in the next slide. Second point is that attributes usually comes in the key value pair, right? Moving to the next part, that is text. So text basically is enclosed between the start tag as well as the end tag. Okay. So moving to the next slide, because that is something very important. How to identify tags, attributes, and text. So with the help of this example, I will try to explain. As we discussed in the previous slide, that HTML tags are enclosed within the angular brackets. So here in this example, first point to remember is that after the start of the angular bracket, there exists the tag. So in this example, we can say that button is a tag. Now, next is attributes. So attributes that we already discussed are the properties of the tags or the elements that, and also they exist in the key value pair. So in this example, we have the property of the element such as type is equal to submit, right? Where type is an attribute. Similarly, we have value is equal to 1. So value is the attribute. Class we have the name is equal to login, in which name is the attribute. Similarly, we have the data test ID, which is the attribute. Similarly, at last we have a ID, which act as a attribute here. Lastly, we have the text. So I already told you that in between the start tag and the end tag, there exists the text, right? So in this case, this is the start tag, button tag, right? This is the start of the button tag, and this is the end of the button tag. So here in this example, in between we have the login, which is a text. Moving to the last slide, which is a demo. So let's start. So let's discuss how to open up a DOM tree in a web browser. So there are three ways actually through which you can achieve this. The very first way, just right click on the particular element, click on the inspect option, and you will see the DOM tree over here, right? The second option, if you've noticed, there's a three dots at the top right corner of the browser. Just click on it, select more tools option. After that, just select the developer tools. And again, you will see the DOM tree. The third option is like just press the Control Shift and J button from the keyboard and just click on the Elements tab and you will find the DOM tree here. So in this way, you are going to see the DOM tree in a web browser. I hope that is clear. So we have lot of elements that is available in the web page. Like for example, here in the Facebook page, you can see we have a text box, we have the drop downs, we have the radio buttons, we have the buttons, we have the text, and so many other fields as well, right? So let's see like how we can identify or how the tags, attributes, and text looks like. So what I'm doing is like I'm just right clicking on it and just clicking on the inspect button. Here, after opening the DOM tree, just click on this inspect button and click on the element that you want to visualize. So I just click on the first name, and here you can see we have the input tag for the text box. And as I already told you that here in this case, input is the tag, right? And if I talk about the attribute, so we have lot of attribute for this tag, that is type, class, data type, name, and so on, right? Now, if I give you another example, if I click on the drop down, then it is enclosed or the tag name is the select tag, right? And if I talk about the attribute, then we have area label as the attribute, name, ID, title, and class, right? If I give you another example of the button, so here if you see, we have a tag named as button and the attribute name is type, class, name, and ID. Here in the button attribute, if you see, as I already told you, if I talk about the text, so this is the start tag of the button, right? um, this is start tag, this is the end tag of the button, right? And whatever comes inside the start tag and the end tag is known as text. So here in this case, we have a sign up as a text. So it is very important because, in the object finding, you must understand the concept of tags, attributes, and text. The last example that I can give you is about this particular heading as sign up. So let me inspect this element. You just need to click on this particular button, inspect button. Just click on the element that we want to see. So here, if you see, it is enclosed within the div tag, right? So this is the starting of the div tag, and this is the end tag as well of the div. And whatever the content comes in between, that is known as text. So in this case, we have the sign up text. If you have any questions or queries, just comment on the YouTube video or ask the question in the Facebook page, that is Selenium Easy with Rahul. Please do like the video and I will meet you in the next session. Till then, keep growing and keep learning. Goodbye.